What's up?
That was my knee tackled.
Yep. How's your knee?
Much better. The fact that you landed on it this morning was worrisome, but aside from that, yeah, it's fine.
Was it the same?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that one. I just like, cause I don't know if you weren't awake. I just like went from the kitchen straight in, and I just like, there's Aaron, and I couldn't even see because I was too busy looking at the camera to make sure I wasn't gonna whack the camera on the side here. Gotcha. So I was pulling it in. I just like momentarily looked over in case for some reason you were like stretching your leg out and I was gonna be impaled on your spiky little heel.
Yeah, you landed right here on my knee, and I have my little Star Trek logo scar right there.
That's a cleat mark. If you calling it a Star Trek logo, I mean.
Well, it's not though. It was.
Oh, can you guys see that? You see what he means?
Yeah, it's not a cleat mark though.
It is.
No, I was hit by the helmet.
When whatever. We're debating this one 2 weeks later.
Yeah. I'm certain it was the helmet. Just completely certain.
Well, considering there's nothing edgy and jabby on these things, it may have been the worst it could have been is like this.
Or one of the snaps.
It's such a.
Remember, it went through my pants, so a fold in the pants, hard enough. I don't know.
Well, it all happened so fast. That's why I think it was a
away from me.
Huh?
Everyone's feet were away from me. We reviewed the footage a lot.
Well, hell, I mean, I don't snap everything up. Maybe it was one of the snaps right there or something. I don't know. We'll see you guys up in Vancouver. I have been waiting for the water tank to get back going because I want to shower and get all off before I start putting on skin tight fabric, and it's going to be like 70 at the game.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it's going to be warm and I'm going to be icky and I'm going to want stuff. So I'll leave we're just going to see you in Vancouver.
Hey folks, we are here at the stadium. It's around 4:30, so I'm going to head over, see if I can get set up somewhere, figure out what's needed to be done, and film the game. Still an hour and a half, but I figure I may as well be over there, so meh. Anyway, until then, I'll chat with you all later, and I'll give you a post-game report.
Let's go, Pete! Hey, get down there! It's live! It's live! Hit somebody! Let's go! Hey, punting, right? Punting? Okay, goal line? You got 11? Go, Piper! Theodore! Watch out, Theodore! Hey! We were going to let it go. He's doing it right. Get the ball! We want to give a thank you to the Pit Bulls for coming to give us a tough game. Thank you guys. You know, anybody could have won that game. That game could have went either way at any point during that game. So we just happened to come out on the winning side today, but we know that was a very close game. The score, you know, thank you that no one was injured today. We just asked that everyone get home safe. Asked everyone finishes the season safe without injuries, not just us, Lord, but throughout this league, because we have brothers playing at other places. We just ask for your protection and blessings in Jesus' name. Amen.
Good shit, Vipers.
Hey, this is a game everybody needs to come see.
Pacquiao didn't win in Mayweather, baby.
Hey,
I don't know that. We all been playing. Hey, look at my phone, man.
PFL South on 3. PFL South on 3. 1, 2, 3.
PFL South. Woo! 5 spin moves over here. I tried to get you.
I'm gonna go get my backpack. On the bench and he flips out. But you know, he's a really good guy about that. But and I've seen last year, you know, you got what's his bucket? Well, James. He would flip out and they'd scream and they get called out of the game. But this was bad.
Yeah.
I mean,
This was painful. This camera is having so much trouble finding you. Or staying focused on you.
it's because I'm dark. It's not really that well lit.
Yeah.
I don't. It's like I don't know what's going on. I literally can't think what's going on. I got hit. I got number 40 pissed off at me. Mainly because I was technically holding. He had gone up to the refs twice about me, but no flag got called. Yay me, right?
Yeah.
It was on punt. I'm not sure if you ever saw. I mean, were you ever right there where I was on the punt? And the guy would.
I don't think so. But
I'll check the
Yeah.
footage. Is that SWAT? Whatever.
this is still on the big card.
Whatever. So, yeah, number 80 had gone to the refs, and Deontay was still like Deontay later in the game was saying, "Man, that number 24, he just doesn't fucking give up. He's holding me all the time, and I'm not getting into my punt stuff." And the refs didn't say anything. I mean, like I said, yay me, but I'm gonna have a wallop of a bruise. I don't know what it was on that punt return, but it was just like I'm standing there and just something collided with me, and I felt this crack right there. Like the momentary thing is, oh great, my tibia or the whatever, the ulnus and the radius, whatever which one it is, I just, and then it went away immediately, and I'm like, okay, that's not a break or fracture or anything, but it just, because it probably came in that muscle and pinched a nerve because it went straight down on my fingers.
Yeah.
And I've been hit harder than that in other places and bruised. Like I didn't even know. Like I remember I had 2 of these.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know that would happen. Like, you know, I want to get a drink. Bless their souls for sticking around. Kathy and Timmy. This is a late game. Timmy's young. I get it. Brad's sister-in-law was having a baby, so he left. Joe, I don't know where Joe fucking went.
Yeah.
I'm gonna blame him as a Sagittarius. He was like, whatever. I saw TJ because he was around at halftime, obviously.
Yeah.
What did you get on your phone?
I'm not sure how to answer that. I got pictures and video of you and Timmy and you and everybody.
We'll have to work weird with that. The thing is, the defense did good. The defense did really good. It was like 3 or 4 interceptions. This highlight reel, again, is going to be a pain in the butt to do because there is nothing on offense.
Yeah.
It's going to be a 30-second clip. Why is it going to be a 30-second clip? Because I'm highlighting the fucking defense. I really hope every interception you got on camera. Or close to.
I think I did. I don't know. I honestly don't know what I have.
Yeah, well, at least we're keeping this in one thing so we know that it's the last one.
Yeah.
I don't care about taking everything off. Yeah, who's that?
I have no idea.
They wave to me. They say bye, but yeah. Yeah, and I was waiting for like number 40 to come up and like say something afterwards because like I said, Deontay was he actually came up and on the side, and that's when he told me, he goes, "Man, I don't know what you're doing, but you have pissed number 40 off." I'm like, the guy who I keep blocking on punt return or on punt, he goes, "That dude is so angry," and he just told me the whole thing. The only thing that Benson was flipping out on is because people were still making jokes or wanting to like check their phones about the fight.
Yeah.
You know, multiple times during the game, I heard him yell, "Why do you care? Focus on this game, not a fight."
Yeah.
That's probably going to last 3 minutes. By the way, the fight may not even have started yet.
Yeah.
I didn't realize this, but Kelsey explained it all. That there's like, oh, you were there. It was like pre-fight stuff. My phone's in my backpack. It's probably decently dying because that is a concrete thing. The reception here isn't that great to begin with. I heard Bam saying you're breaking up, but you know, different. How's the battery looking?
Still 1 bar red.
1 bar red stays pretty good. Turn it off. Okay, so it's in the morning, we went to Sherry's in Airport Way, and Brad's first nephew, it's niece, but first one of those got born. So he went to the hospital during the middle of the game. I'm tired, because we talked about game and stuff, and you're on manual. Okay. I'm just saying, good night, we'll see you tomorrow. I'll hopefully digest more of what happened at the game. Well, let's watch the footage from today and see what happened. I don't know. I'm not filming, I don't know what gets filmed, so I just guess, and I record my guessing, and you guys already know what actually happened. I guess! Afternoon. So, somebody didn't go to bed till 2 last night. Certain somebody passed out at a normal time. I was still jazzed up from the game and and I didn't go to sleep till 2:30, and I woke up at 7.
And you're still as energized as you are.
Yeah. And I came and got a cup of coffee, went back over right when you were getting up, got my cup of coffee, came back in here to get my chips, and left my coffee in here. So the entire time you were up, I wasn't having coffee until just now, when I was like, well, there's my cup. And it's
take pre-workout.
never take pre-workout, but it's 1:44 right now. That's why I said afternoon. And that doesn't roll off the tongue very well. Evening. That could work. Morning. But afternoon. Nano. Huh?
Afro.
Nano. Whatever. We're going to Freddy's. We're going to get lunch out there, probably at Freddy's. Or something.
My computer is acting up again. It seems to be only on Sundays. But it won't boot now. It gets halfway through the boot screen and then...
Chili, Indian food, bread, milk, soups. Well, yes, we know. Trying to stay minimalistic because I have to pay for fucking groceries again. I need to take my secondary magnesium before we leave. See you guys at the store. Well, I feel like a dipshit. I was so focused about getting to the store and all that stuff because it was already late in the day. I put down the camera and left it on the kitchen counter the entire time. But we have all our groceries. And as we were walking in, I was like, oh boy, I might not go to the hot tub because I just heard one of the little kid squeals. And you're just like, oh god, there's a bunch of kids in the pool. Which means they're jumping in and out of the pool into the hot tub. Just putting a few things away. So our pizza this week is the Taco Grande pizza. It's got cheese and olives and red onions and white cheese and green onions and beef. And then that bean salsa mix. And she suggests, the manager lady, I think she's the manager, right? Yeah. She suggested we take chips after it's done baking and crinkle them on top. And I think I'm like, I don't know, because I've got wasabi ginger. That doesn't seem like it tastes good on that. Then we've got the other ones, the bacon mac and cheese.
Those might be good.
Yeah, those might be good. And then we've got, which could be good. But I'm not sure. Maybe Aaron's gonna try the, I don't know. Literally he has 2 of the same kind of chips, and I have at least 2 different kinds of chips. They're both spicy, but that's just that. One's jalapeno, the other one's wasabi. And if you're watching this and don't know that there's a spicy difference between wasabi and jalapeno, then you need to go buy those 2 chips and go figure it out for yourself. Either that or just take wasabi sauce and jalapeno, stick one in one nose, stick one in the other, and figure out which one hurts more.
Not quite what I was going to recommend, but yeah. I mean, sticking him up your nose is definitely an option. But in the words of so many people recently, you do you.
Who says that?
It's on a comic I read. It's, I think it's in a popular song, I don't know which one. It's, you do you, I'll do me.
Something.
The concept of what works for me may not work for you. What works for you may not work for me.
No. And yet many people still have sex. How do you know? Because there's other people on the planet. Oh, I didn't put my debit card away. We will see what's going on here. It's 3:17. Okay. We'll see what's up. Aaron's got to put the groceries away.
Yep.
Yep.
Nope.
I forgot to show you all the injury, supposedly, that I have. I mean, I can feel it. It's tight. And Aaron looks at it and he says, yep, it's there, but it's currently just swollen. I'll try to see if I can get a good... Can you see the bump there? I mean, I know there's supposed to be a muscle. If you can see how it's just more raised than usual versus this arm, which, I don't know. It's really hard. It's easy to tell. Here, Aaron, we'll do this. You can see it when you look at both of them. Let me go underneath the light so you can see it. You can see the... Can you?
Yeah.
Yeah. How this one is just more swollen than the other one.
Yeah. I can see it in here.
It's exactly where it's at. Right in
It's
there.
also starting to get a little bit colored.
Oh, it is? Oh, okay.
Yep.
So yeah, that's gonna... If it's already starting to get colored, according to Aaron, sweet. Then that means hopefully by, you know, Tuesday or something, go in and see Klein and she'll be like, what? Because I make... If I get some down there, that'll be like shiner. I don't know. Hopefully it'll be discolored by Tuesday. That way I could walk out to St. John and be like, told you. Or something. Whatever. Where do you eat the going crazy here. The cheesy bread. I laid down for a smidge of a... I guess one of those where I kind of went into the second sleep. Like, I was aware that minutes were passing, but it felt like hours. I guess it was a deep power nap. I guess is what you call it. I was like, I'm not moving. I could still feel my phone in my hand, but I couldn't necessarily move it. I mean, I could if I want. I don't know. It's crazy. Like, my phone made a notification, I instantly moved it to look at it. But anyways, there's the Taco Grande pizza. Ugh, I know. USA. I let it cool down a little bit so that the cheese wouldn't goop back together. Got to cut it into eighths. I don't know why Papa Murphy's is always like, or my Fitness Pal is like, cut it into 12ths. Cut a family size into 12ths? What? No way. Cut it into 10ths. 10ths? What? Like, would you make the serving size something that's like easy to cut? I understand that, like, some pizza companies, I know when my current ex Chris worked there, they had this big old knife that they just roll back and forth, and they would cut a pizza that way, and they could do it because they would just cut it 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you'd have 10 slices, or you get 16 slices depending on the size of pizza. But it was just like, I was supposed to do it at home. We don't have big giant, hacksaws or whatever. Some people have hacksaws. But anyways, we're gonna have Once Upon a Time tonight. Hopefully we'll chat about that one because Maleficent finally meets her daughter. Do you remember that, Aaron?
I do.
Oh, he doesn't remember it. It's exciting and whatnot. I just spilled water on myself. Morning. We did not record last night because I would assume we were so mind blown away by the Once Upon a Time.
Yeah,
Walking their dogs this morning.
It's a nice day. People have dogs.
It was a nice day the previous mornings we recorded, and nobody's out walking their dogs.
Sometimes they are.
Maleficent and her daughter, and she basically did like a complete personality 180.
The daughter of Maleficent.
Maleficent.
Yeah. Kinda.
But I guess that's what happens when you fully reach your happy ending.
Yeah. And I think she didn't actually do so much of a 180. She's been a different character than we knew her as from Disney of old.
Or even previously when they've shown her in the Enchanted Forest, where she was just bitter beyond all belief.
Right, but she was bitter. She wasn't evil and she wasn't wicked. She was just angry.
Yeah, you know, and like I said, now she got her happy ending, and so did Ursula, but Cruella didn't. I don't think Cruella had a happy ending, really.
I don't think there was a happy ending for Cruella to have.
Yeah, because she was literally crazy. She just...
Yeah, her happy ending would have involved literally just killing people randomly.
I think her happy ending was the rewriting of the story so that she could kill people.
Yeah.
God, your lord. It was like the whole episode, it was like bringing back the evil Regal.
Yeah.
That was a level of determination we ain't seen out of... Like, even when she was the evil queen, there wasn't that level of pure determination that... Like, she reached this level of calculate. She knew everything that was going on. She was... You know, I mean, she got stiffed by Gold, and he still technically got the upper hand in the end.
Yeah.
You know, and that she was basically a part of his plan, I guess.
Yeah. But we knew that from the start.
Well, yeah. But the thing is still, it's just... Especially when she dips back out, and she's just like... She says, "Goodbye, dearie," and then poofs out with the author. And I was like, that's not going to be the end of Rumpelstiltskin, but that was a great little jab. Continue on topic, but at the platform.
Seeming there was one fewer than normal.
And then we've got so there's the 2-hour thing coming up here later, or next week.
Yeah.
That looks to be like alternate universe. I can't necessarily see them keeping with that for too terribly long.
Yeah.
It's almost like a Once Upon a Time movie.
Yeah.
But AU, it is.
It very much.
Literally, he's going back from the beginning. I'm trying to see if he'll change other things, or if the singular change of fixing his leg, Rumpelstiltskin's leg, or not running away from battle. What would happen if he never ran away from the battle? I mean, what would happen to me? Like, I brought it up multiple times. What happened to me if I, went in and like ethereally went to my junior high self and went, say yes? It's one decision that creates branches beyond all belief.
Oh yeah.
Almost whole new trees.
But in the preview we see at one point, and it's a very brief glimpse, Snow throwing a fireball.
Mm-hmm. I like how they kind of brought back even Korra this time.
Yeah. It makes me think that something big is going to happen there.
Nah, I could have just brought her back just to help. It's nice that they can bring them back because they're, dead is not dead, because they can still go back and do more backstory stuff, but I gotta quit dancing.
But by the same token, next episode is the season finale.
Well, I'm just saying they can do that, but they can still bring Korra back in successive seasons.
True.
They can still even, I don't know if they can, well, no, technically we have the Wicked Witch and she's still there. Like, was Regina going to do something and then all of a sudden she had like a flashback?
I think so, although the flashback may have happened before. I think that very well could have just been a scare tactic. I think what she did was probably just a huge scare tactic of, I have the author here, you're gonna be gone, but I had a change of heart.
Yeah. Because that would have been, she would have been flat out fully evil.
Yeah.
But I didn't hear the ding ding.
Yep.
And it was 8:40, so I was like, oh god.
Oh god, 8:40 already.
Yeah. I'd say let's move on out there. My train is having issues. Crunk, crunk. Crunk, crunk. See you guys at home here. We need to figure out where the trains are at.
Biggest threat, just get in the ring for president?
Sorry. The view started. I should have muted that. Duh. Anyways, I don't. It's the damn Comcast remote. So this is the intro, outro. There's not gonna. Maybe not. I don't know. I haven't gotten into my editing thing yet. Television always takes a while to turn back on because it has to boot. I don't know. It's like you're just a television. Get over yourself. Got someone chatting on Instagram. So, how am I wrapping up the weekend? I'm wrapping up the weekend by saying that, you know, there's always a level of dream you got to take out of every loss. You know, winning and losing is just a part of the game. We royally screwed up. And that's, like, we literally were not working as a team, and we paid the price for that. And the sheer amount of stuff I've seen on the GNFA or G-Man's site that are just talking about, you know, our performance Saturday. It's sort of like, I don't know what to say. Other than the fact of, that's my high school field. A little FYI, guys, I went to the high school right up the hill, called Evergreen High School. So, you know, what do you do there? You know, it's like, oh my God, I get to go back and play on my high school field. Mackenzie Stadium was there when I was in junior high. It was like new, it freshly gotten built. You know, I could have, my junior high was right there. I probably would have played games there in junior high. So that's what that game meant to me. I got on for a lot of punts, all but one, and spaced that one. You know, not perfect. One kickoff, didn't even get a touchdown, so there wasn't any more kickoffs. You know, and I'm bitter about this, kind of. But it's just sort of like, I got in on more things, but I still felt my performance sucked. Because I'm watching the actual Eye in the Sky film. I didn't run right. I don't look like I'm actually attacking anything. I'm flailing around. And it's stuff I got to work on. Anyways, so that's how, you know, and then, like I said, yesterday I was having like hourly anxiety attacks. Because I was having struggles with like, oh my God, what does this mean for my future? If my team can't even win against teams like the Vipers. And it just, I've been having way too much anxiety about us winning against teams than I probably should have. So, anyways, I'm going to get around to recording this, turn the actual view, unmute it, and then we'll see you guys tomorrow for Trek Tuesday. Probably. Bye.